bakery that uses sweet potatoes as its main ingredient. We penetrate the billion-dollar baked goods market by being innovative with our recipes. I'm April Richardson, an attorney, entrepreneur, food manufacturer, and most importantly, a mother to my son. I was the attorney for the company when it was facing undue hardships. So I joined the team, turned the company around, and to date, we compete with the best of them like Hostess and Sara Lee. As we dug deeper into the industry, we learned of problems in the baked goods marketplace. Problem number one, boring baked goods. People want something exciting. Problem two, there are too few women in manufacturing. America needs more companies to do good in the communities, and we've identified that as problem three. Our solution, our answer to boring cakes was to make an amazing sweet potato cake. So we blend our cakes with sweet potatoes, butter, sugar, flour, cinnamon, and nutmeg, and we finish it with vanilla cream cheese frosting. The lack of women in manufacturing is unimpressive. So we scaled our tiny mom-and-pop bakery into a manufacturing facility so that we could increase women in the industry. In short, we are the solution. We do good simply because part of our proceeds supports causes that promote fairness in communities that have been traditionally disenfranchised. The DC sweet potato cake can be seen at protests and marches where we hand out cupcakes to thousands on the front line. Who is our customer, you may ask? Well, she is a woman between the ages of 30 and 65. She buys our cakes because sweet potatoes remind her of Southern cooking, and she equates Southern cooking to excellence in quality and excellence in taste. With 3 retail locations in D.C., Maryland, and Baltimore, and a manufacturing facility, we are primed for growth. Our B2B customers include QVC, Wegmans, Safeway, Starbucks, and Nordstrom. We have a 60-day expansion rollout of our new e-commerce website, and within 60 days, we will close partnerships with some exciting brands. But how do we market? Well, we use traditional and non-traditional social media uses in order to get our market out to the world. In short, the bakery industry is a $110 billion industry. As a part-time manufacturer during COVID 2019, in that year we generated approximately $725,000 in sales. But in 2021, when the market started to open, we went back to upwards of $1 million. In 2022, we expect at least $1.5 million in sales. A week before Thanksgiving, our bakery was broken into and ransacked, and as a result, we lost over $100,000 in a period of 30 days. But 65 volunteers from all across Baltimore, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, and Florida, they drove up to help us clean up our facility, and they helped us to reopen. With those losses, we can use $150,000 in order to scale. But with these funds, we project even higher sales. In 2022, we could do at least $2 million in sales, and in 2023, $2.5 million in sales. But what we will do with the money is simple. We will use it to update our manufacturing equipment, we'll create new product lines, and we'll use the money in order to help with our e-commerce platform. Keep in mind, the more our company grows, the more we can do good for our community, because DC Sweet Potato Cake lives by 3 principles. We bake, we love, and we inspire.
We bake, we love, and we inspire. Well, I'm inspired to taste something.
Right. Can we take a field
That
trip?
was a drop the mic. So why don't we have some right here?
I mean,
I knew this table was going to be filled with them, right?
I feel like I smell like the icing and cocoa butter and black girl magic through the screens. I mean, I want some of it. Any questions for our founder?
Not the cocoa butter.
So I have a question. Are you partnering with the growers of the sweet potatoes? And what are you doing? Like black farmers who grow sweet potatoes, possibly?
So unfortunately, our sweet potato is kind of a specialty sweet potato. It's not a regular size sweet potato. It's actually a sweet potato that's grown in North Carolina, and it's about 4 times the size of a regular sweet potato. But what we are doing in the D.C., Maryland area, I purchased 5 acres of land so that we could work with University of Maryland and University of Eastern Shore in order to grow our own sweet potatoes in a variety of colors.
Yes, yes, yes.
Did you hear what sis just
I
said?
just
She
said.
purchased 5 acres of land. I'm sorry
I
about loud. Let me
did.
calm myself down. To grow her own sweet potatoes. Great question.
That's
That
right.
was just a layup slam dunk. I love it.
You better be your own supply chain. We love to see
Forget a
it.
middleman.
I would love to hear about that transition from law life to baking life.
Yeah, so I actually still practice full time. And in my slide deck, you'll see where I refer to us as a part-time manufacturer. And even as a part-time manufacturer, with those numbers, with us being part-time, we still hit some pretty good numbers. So the important part of my law practice is that I've always been a white-collar crimes prosecutor. So I used to shut down financial institutions and then determine what type of business frauds happen in those transactions. So all I did was read business documents over and over and over again, looking for the causal link between bad business and fraud. So it was through that experience I was able to kind of just grow that business muscle arm, because now I can tell you what works and what won't, what would work and what would not work, just quickly, because I've read hundreds of thousands of documents that involve businesses.
Kudos again to you. I'm going to have a brief conversation with the champions, but we are celebrating you and we are supporting you from this side of the screen.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
To vote, visit Razorfy.co and select today's event. Enter your donation for the pitches you loved and click the donate button to proceed to checkout. Review and confirm your donation once more by tapping donate. And finally, key in your payment info to cast your vote. And remember, there's a $5 minimum for your vote to count.